Yeah, I am Bimal Chaudhary from Sirpal Group. So for 2 minutes of the future HR, it's a combination of the technology. It should be combination of the emotions and human touch. It should be technological driven, but it should be the sentimental and emotional driven also. Because in most of the times, employees comes to HR, as you have rightly told, for the deviation approval. Because all the framework and policies are written, but the employee wants deviation to that policy to help them personally and out of the policy. So human touch of the HR must not be lost, while it should be technological driven or AI driven.
Hello, my name is Tarina and Sekia. I believe that the role of technology is very big in future, and the role of HR will be more strategic, right? This is one of the takeaway from this discussion today, and there are many transactional roles which nowadays many HR or many corporates are practicing, which will be not present in future, right? And the strategic HR will evolve with times to come. It will evolve more and more, and technology will help in evolving this strategic HR roles in future.
This is Jyotika Bhatia, heading the Group A Port. And when we talk about AI, artificial intelligence, or when we talk about trust, I think what HR can build trust that artificial intelligence cannot. But yeah, definitely we need some of the AI to run the HR programs and functions. But one thing which would be missing is empathy. Empathy is something which only be carried away, or you can say brought into by HR. Artificial intelligence cannot, so definitely we have a very bright future. But we need to understand that with HR operations, we also need to manage the strategic things. We need to drive the business. So definitely once we do that, I think HR is like when we say in our organization, HR team, we care, we really mean that. So that's all from my side. I'm signing off, Jyotika. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. We all are talking about future HR, but as I mentioned clearly, for me, on an individual note, I'm going to keep the AI part aside. Let's focus on small things, starting from diversity, inclusion. One of the major factors is wellness. Mental wellness of an employee is highly ignored when it comes to corporate is concerned, because we're just running towards business, we're running towards process excellence, we're running towards profit margin. But as an HR, let's focus on the mental wellness of an employee too. So AI definitely is going to be good, curbing down our immense hours of work when it comes to data dealing is concerned. But at the end of the day, the authenticity and compassion part is going to be led and filled by only HRs. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bhatia, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, ADP. I would just like to conclude on the lines of what Rashmi said. Let us not delete the word human from human resources, and the future is imperative. It is great, and I think we all should look forward to a very bright HR future when we have all the stalwarts sitting together and discussing this concept. So the concluding remarks would be that HR can be the next future of all the organizations who believe that human comes above all the technology that we have today. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jenny. I work as an AVP HR for eTech. Now, the future is uncertain, but the future is bright only if you adapt to these uncertainties. It's only with reinvention, continuously thinking bright, having a vision. I always believe that people and process, nothing should create an environment where you get handicapped, nothing dominates each other, but then it's a great balance that you have to create. With people comes sentiments. Artificial intelligence cannot capture foundations, your values, your culture that you have nurtured so far. So everything works hand in hand. So I believe human is important. We'll continue to be a great ambassadors to our organization, building a great future and culture and nurturing it. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm V.R. Alparthi. I'm heading HR for Ahmedabad. For future HR, it is concerned, everything is dependent on innovation and automation. So all HR leaders has to be get ready for the technology changes, and same time you have to be very empathy to the employees. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sachin Thakre, Senior Vice President Human Resource for Shape, Data India, and Rapid. Say, HR has to balance between business centricity and employee centricity. That's the core of HR, and empathy has to be kept at any point. That's what I can take away from this particular roundtable. And the another is data driven. HR will be completely data driven as far as HR is concerned. And future, like say, the transactional HR AI will help us in transactional HR. That's what I say. So empathy will be always there, and at data driven approaches, the HR will be more strategic in future. Thank you.
Future of HR depends on how far HR succeeds in creating the sense of ownership among all the employees. And by leveraging on technology and by enhancing the human touch in all practices, policies in the HR. And I strongly believe future belongs to those who strongly focus on employee experience and customer experience. And I'm also sure about HR that it will rise to the occasion and it will continuously evolve to the dynamic and ever-changing needs of the business. So all the best. Thank you.
Hi everyone. It was great to be a part of today's session. A future of HR is definitely going to be a bright. We as a human will always, going to practice and will need the human element, and we just start from knowing people, caring people, and creating experience wherever we are. We as a HR, we are the partner of the organization, between employee and the organization, and we, if set it right by knowing it better and implementing it both together, and that's where we are going to play a very important and crucial role as a HR in the organizations. So that's what I would like to mention, that where the future is going to be for the HR.
Hi, this is Mohit Gupta, representing Synoptic as a Director HR. I believe, I think, previously when we were saying like, HR department is handling payroll, transactional job, confirmation and all that, I think it was not right. That department was totally an administrative department. And the job where, we are thinking like, what will be the future of HR? If we really don't know the business, then I don't think we are going to have a seat there. So if you want to be truly, HR business partner, then only, you'll be able to carry the seat, in the business. So I think if you don't understand the business, there is no, place for HR. So, and again, we have to have a employee experience, customer experience, all that thing. So that's the take from my side.
Good afternoon all. I think we have been calling HR. Okay. We have made it materialistic. It is human resource department and we represent that. So we as in human resource department, we will always be an integral part of an organization, because we are going to give the basic building block to any organization that is hiring people, not machines. So future of HR is always going to be great, and we will play a very integral part of any organization. Thank you. And my name is Satish from Navigate Global CFO Services. Thank you.
Hi, very good afternoon to all of you. This is Shalini Singh here from PGP Class. I would like to thank AVP for organizing all these things, because it's a very great session we had, and the different opinions from different companies we had today. So we are discussing about the future of HR. What I would like to say that now the time has come where the CEOs are coming from the HR background. Why? Because that the concept, the strategy, the business knowledge which we are capturing nowadays, that will cater to the CEO level, where in future the business will require. When in past it used to happen that EBITDA and delta is used to be the accounting format, but in today's era everything is, when you talk about KRAs, variable pay and all, this all comes to the HR. So in nutshell, I would like to tell you that the future HR is very much bright, and the HR is the leader in future where the company will grow, and this is the basis of the HR only we can think about that. So thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Siddharth. So there are two things which I think we are able to take away today very strongly. One is how HR is going to kind of deal with the change which is going to happen, which is disruptive, and we are relating it to AI. But knowing the DNA of HR, it has ever evolved. Whether it was 50 years back or 20 years back, 10 years or 5 years from now, things are going to change in a dynamic manner where we will be looking at a lot of transactional activities going away to the technology, where decision making will be kind of taken through those tools. But at the same time, I'm sure the HR colleagues and the fraternity is going to evolve more into the business aspect, people strategy aspects, newer models. Because the dynamics which are with us today, we don't know how the skill sets are changing. Today, what we see, AI taking a lot of jobs, the supply, demand, and the pipeline which is required to kind of have a future supply skill set is a huge gap. We don't know what are kind of a skill sets and the jobs which are going to evolve, whether it is in manufacturing sector, because of robotics, because of the automobile sectors, because of EV, or if you speak about the IT, the kind of a change of the skill set which is going to come up very strongly. And we need industries and institutes which will identify and work towards that. So a combination of a demand which is going to be envisaged by the people, business and HR, the industry and the academia which needs to partner very strongly to create those supply of the skill sets in the industry, and how we are going to put it together. So I don't think I'm worried about AI. I'm worried about how people and business and HR is going to keep the demand supply chain going ahead, and proactively. That is going to be key. Thank you.